They're not pretty nice outside.
So I'm taking Casey to a church rummage sale.
Oh, look at these.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Nice and white.
Yeah, they're very pretty. We had to park around the corner, but we don't have far to go. There we go, see? There's the entrance. Yard sale number 2.
There's a speaker.
Speaker. No, this is what I need.
What's that, a vacuum?
A vacuum? No.
We could buy that. We do need a vacuum.
Yes, we do, but we need a bigger one than that.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tulips. Okay, so the elevator is broken. Elevator's not working, so we gotta take the steps. Yeah, I don't know what's out of service. We're just returning our DVDs. Pole. Yay! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Look at Morton 21.
That is so cool. Back up we go. Oh, Star Wars Science. May 6th. Oh, we'll have to look online. It'll be something for you and your brother to do. We'll see. Yeah, Star Wars. Ooh, let's see what that's about.
Let's see what the hat.
Yeah, he does has a hat, a little top hat. Alright, so it's just me and Casey, and we just got done with the library, as you saw, and that was the first. The elevator was not working, and the first thing Casey said, is somebody stuck in the elevator? I'm like, no, I would hope not. That would be my worst nightmare. Oh, thank you for the back scratch.
My foot feet in elevator. I don't want to get stuck.
You don't want to get stuck? No, definitely not.
I'm scared.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the first. So we had to go around and go up the stairs, got our workout in. So I'll show you what we got quick from the library. He just got a few books. That Nancy Drew I showed you guys, that was a comic book. That was so cool. Where's Waldo, the Great Picture Hunt? We don't have this one. We have lots of Waldo books, but we don't have this one. So that will be fun. We'll see if we can find Waldo. We will be put to the test and Then he got Kitty Quest. So it's like comic book style, easy to read. Hey, that feels good. And a movie, the only one he picked that he could find was Shazam, A Magic and Monsters, Lego. So that one was good. And the movie we returned, Epic, that was actually really good. That was, I forget the year, I think 2009.
Oh, old.
Yeah, and I never saw it, but yeah, it was good. So, and the Scooby-Doo one, that was the other one we returned. That one was good. We've watched that one before, but it's good to watch.
I think the Scooby-Doo one is better.
Like the Scooby-Doo one, what, better than the Epic one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we stopped at the yard sale at the church. They did have, like, a No Frills grocery bag. If you bought that for $4, you fill it with whatever you can find, and all you had to pay was $4. So, but I did find a few items I did not see yesterday, but it was actually cheaper. It was like, because she asked me if I wanted a bag. Oh, I'll see what I find, you know, because it depends. You know, if I find a lot, yeah, sure, that's a good deal. But what I found came to $3.25, so I did not take a bag. This was a quarter package of 4 10-inch paper plate holders. That's going to be for us to resell Poshmark, eBay,
Waldo.
all over. Did you find Waldo? Well, I found him. He's right there. I win. and then I got these were $4 for $1 placemats.
I found Waldo. He right here.
Right there. Cute little woodland placemats, and they have you know, they're double-sided, so there's pictures on the back. So it looks like they're all the same on the front, but on the back, this one has a bear and a bunny. Oh, this one is really cute, and a fox. So I will be reselling those. Excuse me. And I cannot believe I missed this, but sometimes that happens, and that's why when there's a yard sale like this, I don't want to smell your feet. Sometimes it is really good to go back a second time and take a look, especially when it's like a church yard sale, charity yard sale, and if it's held on one day, go back the next day, take a second look, and because look what I found. Look what I found. I love Belle. Favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast, so this was meant to be. I cannot believe if I did not see this.
Of course you get that.
It happens because if there's a lot of stuff, you can easily overlook it.
Of course you will get that.
Of course, and it is like, is supposed to hang it, but it also sits, so I'm not going to hang it. I'm going to place it somewhere.
It might fall and break too.
Yeah, I would be afraid if I did hang it. That's what would happen. It would fall and break. Because when I went to pay for it, this part right here broke off my finger. Yes, and then I looked at it, there's a piece missing right here, which is okay, that's no big deal. The rest of it is in excellent condition. It looks like Belle. You know, you have Mrs. Potts and Chip up there.
Belle did not go off all.
Yeah. It's not chopped off. Oh, thank goodness for that. She has her head on her shoulders. It's a good day. Oh my gosh, but you know, but I still have the piece that broke off. I'm just gonna glue it back on. But yeah, and yeah. Oh, it's just oh, it's a Bradley Exchange, and I know those are really nice pieces, and usually are not on the cheap side. So yeah, very happy. So I can't believe I missed that, but you know what? It happens. I'm happy to have found it. So yeah, so that was it. Our little outing, and yeah, we'll bring everything inside. We'll have to go home. We're still at the library. But yeah. Okay.
Remember you get after yard sale, we'll find one more.
Oh yeah, the second yard sale we didn't really find anything. And I think it's, you know, there's not a lot because of the weather. But the sun is actually starting to come out right now. But yeah, it was, you know, we just didn't find anything. He did see Game of Thrones dragon bookends, but I told him they were bookends and we don't really have, and after he found out they were bookends, he didn't want them. He just liked the dragon part, Game of Thrones, but we don't have a spot for them. But they were cool looking. Yeah, so anyways, home.
Don't look about. Who's better than that? Give them an eyeball, please.
Okay, so add water.
Add water. With butter. Water and a cat bottle.
Okay, come here, mix it. Ready. Whoa, good job. Pancake number 2. Order up. But unfortunately, it's raining. Mother Nature says, nope, not today, kitty. She really wanted to go outside. She was meowing to go out. Yeah, it's raining. Say no thank you. Say, I'll stay indoors nice and warm. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little bit of drizzle, but unfortunately, yeah, no outside time today. So good morning, happy Sunday. So I'm kind of squishing the weekend vlog together because I filmed a little bit yesterday, and I already had like a video to go up, my yard sale haul video, but I wanted to film because I was out with Casey, and I figured, well, you know what, I'll just squish the weekend together. Yeah. But unfortunately, you know, Mother Nature isn't cooperating, and she's being a twat. She's being a twat. That's what she's being, yeah. So, Yeah, and our grass is looking really green. But it needs a haircut soon. Like, but we haven't had a chance because it keeps raining on and off. Like, this weather is awful, and like, I think that's why everybody's been kind of feeling under the weather a little bit. Henry was feeling under the weather this weekend. So, and it's the weather, you know, it's just, that's what does it to you. But yeah. And, what else? Oh, blueberry pancakes are really good. Casey had 3. He had 3. Like, and he ate every single bite. Yeah. I had 1 because I had potatoes, as you saw with it, and they were really, really good. Oh, those blueberries were so good. I haven't bought blueberries in a long time because they haven't been on sale. Yeah, for a long time, you know. It's like, and I refuse, you know, to pay a certain price for strawberries and blueberries. Like, they have to be around a certain price, and they were on sale, so it was like a good price. So made my Sunday breakfast even more delicious with my cup of coffee. Yeah, and my Walt Disney book, which I am really enjoying. I'm on part 7 out of 11. I think I'm almost halfway through the book, getting a good chunk of it read. So yeah, but I'm gonna go finish the rest of my coffee. I'm gonna stay inside, stay dry. And I would love to have coffee outside, but not today. No, not today. Denied. Well, Mother Nature must have heard me. I call her a twat. The sun is out, and this is more like it. Yes. I may not have been able to have my first cup of coffee outside, but I'm going to have my second cup of coffee outside and enjoy some nice weather, soak up some vitamin D, as long as Mr. Sun doesn't go hiding behind a cloud. But yeah, this is more like it, Mother Nature. I mean, you know, she is a twat. You know, she really is, so. But we like it when she cooperates. Yeah, this is just perfect weather. Yeah. And of course, Lois is sleeping. Yeah. Oh, if this weather is like this later on, I'll see if she wants to come outside, if she's awake. But right now she's sleeping. I tried to call her downstairs, but she just ignored me. She ignored me. Yeah, she's like, no, I'm good. The moment has passed. You know, she wanted to go out earlier and she couldn't, so the moment has passed. So maybe later on. Oh, good coffee. Just gonna sit right here. Oh, yeah. Ah, this is the life. Yes, outside with that delicious cup of coffee, enjoying the beautiful weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just right. Yeah, so I was reading my Disney book. I am in part 7. I just finished chapter 2. There's like 5 or so chapters in each part. So some parts are longer than others. Yeah, she's a chunky book. She is, but she's a good book. Yeah. So I last talked about how, like, when Walt, he lost the rights to Oswald, and that got him, like, that made him upset, right? Of course, you know, because he came up with the character and he drew the character, and all of a sudden it's like, oh nope, you don't have the rights, you know, some big shot does. And so, but he was under contract to draw 3 more cartoons. But on the train ride home, he started drawing to come up with the next big character, and Mickey Mouse was born. Yes, this cute little guy. He was born, and he had a hard time getting Mickey Mouse off the ground, just trying to sell him to studios. There were studios that weren't interested. One big shot was like, oh, he's a mouse, you know, women are scared of mice, they're not going to like this. And it's like, little did that, you know, little did that person know that this is the only mouse us women like, okay, because he's cute. He's allowed in the house, but his relatives aren't. Oh, yeah. But, like, little did they know, you know, how big Mickey Mouse would be and how he would take off. I mean, he's on every item, like mugs, t-shirts, hats, you name it. You know, his face is everywhere. He is one popular mouse, you know, along with the gang, Donald and Goofy and Daisy and Minnie and, you know, Donald. Oh, I already said Donald. Coffee hasn't the spot yet, no. I meant to say Chip and Dale, but Donald came out. But yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, and he was like, when he came up with Mickey, he was afraid of losing him because he lost Oswald, and he had that fear that, you know, he would lose Mickey. I mean, he didn't, thank goodness, and I'm sure there were people that wanted to, you know, but, you know, he kept him. But yeah, but he was afraid of losing him, and like he had a hard time getting Mickey off the ground, you know, just to get a studio to take it, you know, and he made a deal with a guy, and he would later regret this deal because the deal was that this person who had the money to finance, which, you know, you need lots of money to get a cartoon going, you know, animation ain't cheap. So this guy had the bucks, and he made a deal with Walt with whatever money Mickey Mouse made, he got 10%, and that's a pretty good chunk, right? For 2 years, and I think this guy was just looking out for himself, you know, Uno, right? Himself, number one, right? Yeah. The neighbor's dog, oh my gosh, that's so funny. I don't know if I can zoom in. He has his head sticking out the window. That's why I'm distracted. Looking over there. Yeah. Look at him. Isn't that funny? Oh my gosh. I might be a little distracted. I know. Yeah, that's just so cute. Yeah, so, and he had a hard time until somebody recommended somebody from a theater, because he did Steamboat Willie, so that cartoon was all done, and he had a hard time, you know, getting it off the ground, and until one guy from a theater said, oh, let me run it at my theater, and it took off. It took off. Yeah. It took off, and then from there he went to Snow White. Walt liked to keep busy. He had a busy brain. He was always thinking of the next cartoon, next movie. He was always busy, you know. When he started Snow White, he was obsessed with Snow White. He, you know, morning, day, night, you know, he was always at the studio working, which kind of, you know, affected his marriage, because his wife never saw him. She only saw him when he came home for dinner, you know. But yeah, he came obsessed with it because it was the first of its kind. You know, a long length animated movie, you know, colorful. So, and do you want to hear some of the dwarfs' names that could have been their names? Okay, there were some names that were questionable. I was like, what the heck? Some of the names, let me see if I can remember them. One was, I think, Awful. That was a potential dwarf name. Lazy was another one. Dirty was another one. That just makes you think of, you know, the guy from Peanuts. And one that Scrappy, we don't need, I'm so thankful because there's already a Scrappy cartoon character, and he's annoying as heck. Okay, Scrappy Doo, yeah. He was with me on that. Him and his little catchphrase. Oh, what is it? Let me at them, you know? Like, oh my gosh, I love Scooby-Doo, just not Scrappy-Doo. Because he gets on your nerves, yeah. And one was Cranky, and then that got me thinking, you know what, if I had a dwarf name, my name would be Cranky, because that's how I am, like, before coffee. So that's my dwarf name. Yeah, before I have coffee. Cranky. Yeah, but like some of the names, and I'll have to, those are the ones I can remember right now, but I will have to look up the page. Yeah, but those did not make the cut though, thank goodness, right? Like, can you imagine having a dwarf named Lazy and like dirty and awful? Like, no. No. Yeah, so he was obsessed with Snow White, and which of course did really well for him. And yeah, but I got to the part about his parents. Yeah, oh my gosh, that was so hard, because you know, him and his brother Roy, they bought him a house. They, you know, they got it all furnished in that, and I really don't think he had like a close relationship with his parents. He only like would write to them once a year. Roy wrote to them more, but yeah, he just did not have a close relationship with them. But that happens. But yeah, so they bought the house, and his mom said to the housekeeper, she said they knew that the furnace needed fixing, and she said we better get the furnace fixed, or else we're gonna wake up and find ourselves, you know, dead in the morning, you know. And that's like that's just like, oh my gosh. And that's what happened. She died of carbon monoxide. Her dad and the housekeeper also were in the house at the same time, but they were able to get out and regain consciousness, but his mom never did. And after that happened, like, Walt, you know, he didn't want to talk about it, because I could just, you know, you could just assume, oh my gosh, like the guilt you would feel because you purchased a house for them, and you know, and that happens, like, you're going to feel a tremendous amount of guilt. So no wonder why he didn't want to talk about it. Yeah, so I just finished that part. Right now he's working on Fantasia, well, working on Pinocchio and Bambi, but they're kind of not going as fast. Yeah, he's having troubles with Bambi and Pinocchio. So it's kind of going through between movies and working on Fantasia, which was called The Apprentice, Sorcerer's Apprentice, yeah, before I named it Fantasia, which is one of my least favorite Disney movies, because I fall asleep. I do. No offense, Walt. No offense, but yeah, I fall asleep during that movie. But yeah, he always had to keep busy, you know. He was always doing something, always thinking, you know. Yeah, and some people are like that. Yeah, some people are like that. Yeah. My uncle was like that. Yeah, always had to keep busy. Yeah. Your mind is going 24/7. Yeah, so anyways, I'm enjoying it. So while it was raining, I read a couple of chapters from part 7, and it's about 12 o'clock right now. So hey, it's a lazy, relaxing Sunday, because that's what Sundays are for. Yes. Or sticking your head out the window. You could do that too, like the dog. Adorable. Okay, how many pages did you read?
That much.
Wow, I'm gonna turn my flash on. There we go, it's better.
That much.
You read that much today? Wow.
That much.
No, you read a lot. You're like halfway through. Whose book is bigger? Whose book is bigger?
Mine.
Are you sure? Yeah. So Casey and I have been reading on a Sunday afternoon, and I just thought I would go over the other dwarf names that were almost dwarf names. And thank goodness they were not dwarf names, and that they did not make the cut. Okay, so let me find it. Oh wait, I thought I had it bookmarked, but no. We use these from the library because the library prints these off. It has like the books that you checked out and the due date And I noticed on Casey, he's using one as a bookmark. We do have bookmarks, just never when we need one. They're always in another room. The books that he got yesterday, they're due on the most wonderful day of the year. May 20th, my birthday. Yes, yeah, I thought that was funny. Oh my gosh, I do on my birthday. We'll probably return them before that, but yeah. Alright, I gotta kick out of that. Okay, so let me find the page. I gotta go back about 100 pages. Let me see. I went back too far. Okay, almost there. 220. Where are you? Alright, so I found the page. So these were the almost names of the dwarfs. And when you hear them, you're going to be thankful that they did not make the cut. Because some of these are just awful. Did they just like write on a piece of paper and like toss in the hat? Honestly. Okay, so we have Scrappy, Cranky, Dirty, Awful, Blabby, Silly, Daffy, Flabby, Jaunty, Big-O, Ego, Chesty, Jumpy, Baldy, Hickey, Always Hit Coughing at Wrong Moment, Gabby, Shorty, Niffy, Wheezy, Sniffy, Burpy, Lazy, Puffy, Dizzy, Stuffy, and Tubby. Along with Grumpy, Happy, Doc, Bashful, and Dopey, which would eventually make the final cut, though not without considerably more scrutiny. Like, my goodness, like, why would that be a good dwarf name? Flabby, you know, like, Dizzy, like, no, let's like stick to Happy, Doc, Bashful, and Sneezy, and all the others, like, yeah. I thought that was funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I am almost, yeah, that's what I've done, the damage I've done so far in reading it, so yeah. Hoping to get through part 7 today, and yeah, get through a part or 2 a day, because yeah, she's chunky, see, she's chunky and she knows it, but she don't care. Anyways, I'm going to end the vlog, say goodnight because it's long enough. I did try to get Lois to come outside because we are supposed to get rain around 5 and the sun is out now shining, doing its thing. But she just gave me a dirty look. She's upstairs. She's sleeping on the bunk beds. And at first I called her name from downstairs and I said outside. And she knows that word, outside. She knows certain words, outside and treats. And so I did that, and she didn't come, so I go upstairs, and she just looked at me and gave me a dirty look, and she's like, ah, heck no, I'm snoozing on a Sunday afternoon, like, good luck trying to get me out of this bed, you know, I'm comfy, so, yeah, I'm sure she probably flipped me off in her mind, you know, so, yeah, so she was like, okay, yeah, but, I mean, she wanted to go out this morning, but it was raining, and of course, when she can go out, she just prefers to snooze, so, oh well, I was okay. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow's like. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with us this weekend. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys in the next fun video. Take care. Be blessed. And as always, ta-ta for now. Hello from Henry. Bye.